The next example of cognitive bias we'll be looking at is the sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy is when someone makes a decision based on what they have already invested in something, whether this is time, money, effort, any other thing. This would be like spending a bunch of money on something or for something and then realizing you don't actually want to go. You don't actually like this thing, or you don't want to do it. You will probably feel compelled to go because you have already invested so much resources, so much money, so much time, etc., even though you don't want to. Some examples of this could be like going to a concert that you don't really want to see, but you've already bought the ticket, or a sports event, or an amusement park, and other things kind of like that. And then the next example, the last example of cognitive bias that we're going to be looking at is the paradox of choice. The paradox of choice is the idea that having too many options can make us feel very overwhelmed and even less satisfied with our decision. This could be like going to a restaurant that has a huge menu and not being able to decide on what to order because there's too many options. This is the cognitive bias that I identify the most with, and the one that I see the most in my day-to-day life. I'm very indecisive, and if I don't have two choices, if I have more than that, then I cannot make a decision on anything. I find it extremely hard to choose one thing over another when I have more than 2-3 options. It overwhelms me to the point where sometimes I will just rather not make the decision at all rather than choosing from a plethora of options. I often find myself doing this when someone asks me to choose what to eat for dinner. There are just too many options, and I usually just let someone else pick because I can never choose. Just a little summary, cognitive bias have both positive and negative effects. On the negative side, they can lead to error in judgment and decisions, and they can also cause us to overlook important information or make irrational choices. But on the positive side, sometimes they can help us make a quick decision and provide shortcuts in thinking that save us time and mental energy. All in all, being aware of these cognitive biases can help us make more informed decisions and avoid drawbacks.